Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a Indiana Pacers off-season rebuild in NBA 2K25. So the Indiana Pacers recently just got eliminated by the Oklahoma City Thunder in 7 games, and honestly, it did suck that, Tyrese Halliburton, we all know the story at this point. He really started off to a hot start towards Achilles, and then obviously just went downhill from there. Obviously, they kept it close to like the half, but then in the third quarter, they just completely, I don't know, completely fumbled. I ain't gonna lie. Sir, TJ McConnell had an amazing third quarter, but it just wasn't enough for them. I mean, like I said, I'm believing this. If Halliburton would have played, I feel like they could have beaten the Thunder. Not gonna lie, but the way how the game was going, especially when Halliburton was out, uh, and how they still kept it close. At that point, I think the Pacers would have been up by a lot, and I honestly think the Pacers might have won, or probably would have won if Halliburton didn't towards the kill. But there's also, it just sucks for the Pacers, man. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was rooting for the Pacers. It's a super fun team to watch. I was rooting for Indiana to win, and this sucks, honestly. Like, this sucks. No, I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. The Thunder definitely won a championship, and they completely deserve that, obviously. Sure, Tyrese Halliburton got hurt, but they got all the way to the finals, beat some really good teams. They beat Memphis in round one, which, is, I guess, I mean, John Morant was hurt, apparently figured them out, but, we'll obviously have to see next year if he actually figured them out. And then round two, I think it was, who they played round two, honestly don't know. I think it was the Denver Nuggets and then Minnesota Timberwolves, so yeah. They played Timberwolves and Denver Nuggets are two really good teams. I know both teams dealt with injuries. All these teams dealt with injuries, but they still got all the way to the finals, which obviously all the other teams couldn't do. So shout out to the Pacers, though, man. But this also becomes an issue because, sure, the Pacers are going to run it back with a couple more upgrades, but they can't really run it back now with their superstar player being out. So this makes this offseason so interesting because what are the Pacers going to do now? They traded their first round pick to the Pelicans for their 2026 number take the first round pick, which is actually really smart. So they got their pick back from the Pelicans. So they traded their 21st overall pick. By the way, they did this while they were in the flood. They traded their 23rd overall pick, my mistake, for their own unprotected first round pick back. It makes so much sense now because the Halliburton injury might not make the playoffs. Let's get straight to this rebuild, man. We'll keep Rick Carlisle as the head coach. I feel like he does an incredible job as the Pacers head coach. But obviously, we'll have a couple seconds in the draft. So we'll draft those. The first second, we got Yannick, Danny Wolf. Obviously, we could take a center. I'm going to take Yannick. So, and then with the other pick, got Amari Williams, Malik Lewis. At this point, really shouldn't matter too much. We'll take like Caleb Love, Tyrese Proctor. We'll take Tyrese Proctor. So Tyrese Proctor from Duke, obviously. So we'll accept both of these guys. So Benedict Mathurin, Jarris Walker, and Ben Shepherd we're going to accept. I feel like TJ McConnell could also be a starting point guard for them. That's what I think. But I don't know if it's enough. Also, the Pacers also have to figure out the Miles Turner situation. So obviously he'll probably be brought back 100%. But you can't lie. He was not the best in the finals by any means. I feel like his rebounding does become an issue. I'm not going to lie. But, he's still a good rim protector and a great three-point shooter. And he's reportedly going to get $30 million. So if that's actually the case, I'm going to pay him $30 million. Sure, it's going to be an overpay, but he's probably going to get up to $30 million. That'll definitely set the center market. So if he actually gets $30 million, it's going to be crazy. But if we can get to like $30 million back plus 5, something like this, so it is a lot to give up for Miles Turner, but he's expected to get $30 million plus. So this is the actual contract he gets. Then that'll be crazy. Isaiah Jackson. I also want this team to get a backup center, and I actually have a perfect option we can go after. He'd be a really good player we can go after. So I'm going to see if I can get it right now. I'm going to see if I can get Robert Williams off the Portland Trailblazers. So what would this cost, honestly? Obviously, he'll be the backup center in the monster. We definitely need a backup. So I'm going to see if I keep Jarris Walker out of here in terms of rotation. It's been a long time since I rebuild the Pacers, man, seriously. So we might not be able to match his contract. Let's see, make a sign-and trade for Isaiah Jackson. But why would they want to do that? So it looks like we might be stuck. So we'll re-sign Monster as $30 million, obviously. This is what's going to get in free agency. So we're going to have to extend him to that. And I believe we're above their second rate for now. Think we are, but we're not really that expensive yet. Probably next year we'll have to re-sign Mathurin and eventually all these other guys. But for now, we're not that expensive, but Turner's obviously making 30 million now, so we need a backup center. That's the one thing we need. So maybe we do trade Jarris Walker for center. I don't know, but we have TJ McConnell, Ben Shepherd. So I'm gonna see if I can go ahead. Like I said, still get Robert Williams. If not, there's another option I'd like to add, but Williams is right now my dream target. So we can throw them Ben Shepherd, Harry Potter. This is not gonna be enough. So we'd have to go ahead and throw like one of these guys in here, which would suck. But I guess we're gonna have to do for now. So we still have Isaiah Jackson's money, so maybe we could make it a 3-team trade. But I don't really want to make a 3-team trade just to get. I think we could just roll out Isaiah Jackson probably coming back. I don't bring back anybody else in the team, honestly. But if there may be a good backup center we can get on day 12, I don't know if Isaiah Jackson will be back. A good backup center we can get on day 12. I think Capella would be a really good option, I'm not going to lie with you, but he might have better offers, I'm not going to lie with you. I won't be trading him, so I'll be fine giving him a no-trade clause. We probably won't be trading him and only be on the team for a year, but he's not going to sign with us, which sucks. So we're not going to get Clint Capella. We're going to go to the Cavaliers. Jalen Williams is here. I feel like he'd be kind of like a Miles Turner, and I want to get a different skill set center here. So, maybe Andre Drummond, he rebounds the ball, so maybe you rebound the ball a little bit better. So I'm going to sign Andre Drummond to a one-year deal. And then we can sign probably another point guard at Monte Morris. So we'll do something like that. And then, obviously, we're not going to click Capella, but Siakam is going to be the number one option. Adrian Nembhard, Miles Turner is down. Bennedict Mathurin's up. Obi Toppin is down. Smith is down. Jarris Walker is up 3. McConnell is down 2. But we got Ben Shepherd, Johnny Furby, and Isaiah Jackson going up. So sure we could just roll with Isaiah Jackson. But hopefully Jarris Walker can be a rotational piece for us as soon as possible. But I'll have to see how their day looks. We're going to have to push him shot tendencies up if we want to make the playoffs. But if not, tank a year, get AJ DeBanza. I don't hate that sound of that, I'm not allowed. You have to cut one player. And I think it'll have to be Tyrese Proctor. Sorry, Tyrese Proctor, but you're going to have to go. So we'll go ahead and now it's 2026 draft class, and then maybe, I don't know. I honestly don't know if we're going to be a playoff team. I never really thought of this team without Tyrese Halliburton on an Achilles injury, and he obviously won't be back. He might come back, but I'm not going to bring him back because Achilles is going to be really, Achilles takes a long time to heal. So Siakam, Tennessee's will be pushed up. He was the number one option now on this roster. Andrew Nembhard, maybe his tendencies could be pushed up a little bit more as well. So like a 70. Turner, Halliburton obviously gone, but I guess that's going to be it. It'll be the Siakam and Nembhard show. We'll see what they can do. But we got TJ McConnell. Sure, we could just run Nembhard at point guard, which we definitely could do. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to start TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell, Andrew Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, Turner, Obi Toppin, Nesmith, Jarris Walker, Andre Drummond, and then we could run a 10-man rotation and get Ben Shepherd in the rotation. So we'll leave it like that. And then, obviously, Halliburton and Isaiah Jackson are still injured. That does leave Monte Morris, Johnny Furby, which I'm fine with at this point. So leave it like that, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. See if they make the playoffs. Just Alexander is your back-to-back MVP. He got even better than averaging 35 a night, so that's crazy. More official, Cooper Flagg went to San Antonio. I didn't even look at the draft order. We didn't even have a pick. And Cooper Flagg in San Antonio was scary. So I'm guessing Ace Bailey went number 1 because Tom Thibodeau literally got rehired after getting hired by the Knicks. That's absolutely insane. So obviously the Knicks need to hurry up and fill up that coach spot because whenever that happens, whenever he gets fired here at 2K, I make him fired. Obviously, they just immediately re-sign him. It's crazy. But at the end of this season, we did finish off as the number 6 seeds. We were playoff contention, which is great. It says Halliburton will be back in 6 to 8 weeks, but I just can't let that happen, man. Honestly, I don't think he even comes back in the playoffs if he's fully healthy because coming back from an environment like this would be kind of crazy. So he's not going to come back all playoffs. But we're going to be running a 9-man rotation, and this benchalization will be pushed down a ton. We're looking for a championship. So obviously, we'll look at this player stats. So we had about 18 from Siakam. We had about 15 from Mathurin, 13 from Andrew Nembhard, 5 assists. We had 12 from Turner, 12 from Obi Toppin, 11 from Nesmith, 10.5 from DJ McConnell, 5 assists. So, we're just all around. Everybody did good. They all, tried to fill up Halliburton scoring and playmaking. It's not hard, but once we have it back, we should be a lot better of a team. We couldn't even go 8-man rotation. Not like Jarris Walker do this season. It's improved every year, 8 points, 4 rebounds, got a fully rotational role. I know he's a good 3-point shooter, too, so that's nice. Game 1 against the Cleveland Cavaliers, by the way. Obviously, they got Clint Capella. So they're gonna take game one. I mean, we're gonna take game one. Fuck this, we can take game two. They ended it up. Game three, they're up 2-1. They're up 3-1, and they're gonna lose at 5. So yeah, kind of expected, but we'll have Halliburton back next season, so we can actually start to make some moves now. So that's all I needed. Okay, draft lottery time. We'll obviously own our own first round pick this year. So we are projected, or we are going to have the number 18th overall pick in the draft. So that's absolutely huge there. Keep Rick Carlisle, see if I get him another championship. That 18th overall pick and then pick 22 as well. I'm actually going to draft at pick 18 because, it's why not, right? So I might even look to trade TJ McConnell because I'm pretty sure he's going to regress in 2K. He's 34 years old. He's definitely going to regress. He's already went down to a 78. He was an 80 overall. So I am going to trade TJ McConnell away probably soon. But so if we can throw him and maybe, I don't know if we trade another pick. What if we trade him and pick 18? Like, what would that give me? So it'll have to be like an upgrade. So Dante DiVincenzo could probably definitely be an upgrade. Average 16 points, 7 assists. Well, yeah, so he had an great season for the Timberwolves. So that'll be an upgrade. Peter Washington. I don't know. Do we want to get Don DiVincenzo? I don't know. I think we might wait. I honestly think I might wait. Here, Don DiVincenzo could be a great backup shooting guard off the bench, but I don't know. I think I was going to keep it. So, with this. All right. So, Spurs have one now. Okay, so Dame Sarr, Ivisic, Isaiah Evans. So, I think we might go with Dame Sarr here. So, yeah, Dame Sarr. We could have taken Baden Burry, but Dame Sarr will be the pick, and we'll take this guy. It doesn't matter too much. So, welcome to the team, YouTube. And then we'll accept everybody here. Qualifying offers, Benedict Mathurin will be a free agent. We'll try to extend him as well. So he'll be asking for 25 million, which isn't bad. I think it's like maybe, yeah, so flat rate, 24 million. It's pretty fair in my opinion. So yeah, not a bad contract for Benedict Mathurin. Really good player for us. So Mathurin will obviously extend that contract. And then, okay, what do we got going first? We got Halliburton will be healthy. McConnell. I still do want to trade TJ McConnell away. I'm going to look for the best offer for TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell, and you might have to trade Jared Porter. It's probably not. He's deep in the rotation now with Obi Toppin most likely staying in. He's deep in the rotation. So, I don't know. We'll see. Gafford, he just recently got extended, but this is the year after at this point. I feel like he'd be a really good backup center for us. We're going to offer TJ McConnell, Dame Sarr, Yannick a first and a second. I think they're contending mode, but they agree. Okay. We still make a trade with the Mavericks in there, so we have Turner and Gafford in center rotation, which I don't hate. So obviously we'll like that. Still keep Jarris Walker in the trade, and then TJ McConnell's gone at this point. But I feel we can also upgrade there as well. So I'm actually going to do something. So when Jarris Walker go up at small forward because KU was. So I'm going to move Jarris Walker to small forward so he can obviously shoot the ball up 6'7", so we'll be good there. And then we're going to move Neesmith to shooting. So Neesmith will play the 2, and then we'll just basically need a backup point guard. So Ben Shepherd, as much as I love him, he hasn't really been a good player for us last year. So I'm going to wait on day 12 to see if I can get a backup guard. Drummond, Monte Moore, Isaiah Jackson won't be back, so we'll just let all of them walk in free agency. And then we'll wait on day 12, hopefully, for our TJ McConnell replacement, which will be hard because he's obviously a great player. So was playing like a superstar. So I don't know if we'll have enough money for Ty Jerome. We don't. We're not going to be able to get him. D'Angelo Russell off the bench for $5 million. Doesn't seem too bad. He's not really my ideal option. AJ Mitchell, Shed, Ryan Rawlings, KPJ. So you need probably guy can obviously take care of the ball with Hallie's out the court. When Hallie's out the court. So Ryan Rawlings, I don't know much about him though. Kevin Porter Jr. could definitely pass the ball really nicely and play defense. Trey Jones, so KPJ or Trey Jones. They both would be the same. Let's see. Porter Jr. or Trey Jones, they didn't play. They've been stopped playing in the same years. So I guess since KPJ might be a little better, I guess we'll get him or get Trey Jones. I don't know. I'm gonna go off for Trey Jones. I think he'd be the better fit for me right now. So Trey Jones off the bench for a year. So Siakam is regressing, but that's okay. We'll have Hallie back this season, which I'm mainly excited about. Obi Toppin's going down, so we're regressing a little bit, but it shouldn't really matter too much. I'll see you guys in the next season because so we traded. All right, so we got our new backup center in Gafford, and obviously, so we're acquiring Halliburton and Dale Gafford basically. So We're going to make Hallie, oh, he's already held. Okay, so we have Tyrese Halliburton back in action, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, Dale Gafford, Jarris Walker, up to an 82 overall. So he's obviously looking to be an impactful player this year. On his last year of his rookie contract, looking to get it back. Obi Toppin and Aaron Nesmith as a tender. Just leave it like that, probably. We could go 10-man and get Trey Jones and Ben Shepherd. Oh, yeah, so, yeah, Trey Jones, and then shot tendencies. We have Tyrese Halliburton, obviously, so we're looking to maybe make him. He doesn't really score the ball in real life anyway, so I'm honestly fine with how this is looking like. So we're good with that. We'll probably be fine just like this, honestly. So I'll see you guys now at the end of the season. That's good to see. Ain't winning MVP, but what's also good to see is how good we were, man. I gotta show you guys right now. We ended up being the #1 seed in the East, so that's just freaking incredible how much Hallie impacts his team. Not gonna lie with you, bro. 56-26. Obviously not the best team in the league I went to. The East is kind of weak, I see. The weak is also weaker than the West, so that's honestly going to be good to see. So we have an advantage here. Rebuilding Eastern Conference teams are always my favorite because it's not that hard as the West. The Western Conference team videos are always so hard. We'll go down there. You know, Trey Jones is playing good, but Halliburton immediately impacted us. He averaged 21 and 10 assists. We had 16 from Mathurin, 15 from Siakam, 14 from Nembhard, 12 from Turner, 10 from Jarris Walker. So yeah, he averaged 10.4 per 7 I don't think it's going to be worth probably what he's asking for in the offseason, so it'll suck to pay him. But 8 from Obi Toppin, we had 8.5 from Gafford. We had 7 from Aaron Nesmith, 5 from Trey Jones. He shot 39%. So, all right. Playoffs time. We have Orlando around 1. So, Black, Desmond Bane, Franz Wagner, Paulo. Hopefully, this is in the trap series for us to add a Rui Hachimura. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, we ended up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. They ended up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we are going to go to a game 7. So, game 7 in Indiana, obviously. So we're going to see what we can do here. Yeah, I'm the lead right now, but this could definitely still go the Magic way, and no way we're going to lose round 1 like that. So after all that, we're going to lose round 1. That's crazy, bro. Well, that's absolutely insane. I knew it was going to be a trap. So this is the way the series is going. It's either you completely destroy play a team, or it's a close series and they beat you. That's exactly what happens. But we're gonna lose. I don't think they go far though. Yeah, they lose. Damn, that was our chance because the East was so weak, man. That was our chance. But that sucks a lot. That hurts, but we'll just have to be better. There's not much more we can do about that. But the Jazz will get 1. I'm pretty sure we don't have our first. I'm pretty sure we traded our first round pick though. No, we have pick 28. So, all right. So we might use this pick to maybe upgrade. Obi Toppin wasn't amazing for us, 8.7, 31% from 3. So we're going to upgrade there, and maybe I feel happy about that because, we're probably reaching the end of this video anyway. So maybe if we trade him, pick 28, and then 28, pick swap or something. Let's see what we can get. So just an upgrade. I don't think there's going to be an upgrade. So sure, we can get Keegan Murray. But now I think Obi Toppin fits well with Tyrese Halliburton. There's a lot of threat and stuff, so we might just keep him at this point because we have him on the team. Yeah, we're just gonna keep Obi Toppin, so we don't have to trade Obi Toppin. All right, Carlisle, that might have been fireable. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I actually should have fired him, but we had the 28th overall pick in the draft. We'll take that guy and then we'll leave it like that. So Dylan Hughes is, I guess, welcome. So Furpy, qualifying offer, Jarris Walker, Shepard. I think we just run it back. I think that was a fluke, honestly. I think we could just run it back into the year and re-sign our guys. So if we maybe get Nesmith to like 11 million, flat rate, 3 years, I'd like that a lot. I'm going to wait till day 12 for Jarris Walker. I don't think I'll be bringing back Ben Shepherd at this point. So, but Jarris Walker, I'm going to wait on day 12 for it. We might re-sign Trey Jones to get a new bag of points, or we'll see. It just depends on everything, obviously. All right, day 12, Jarris Walker wants 25 million. How about we get him to like 3? I want to get to 4 years. That's the thing. So 4 years, 22 million flat rate on that dollar. So what do they say to that? He is going to agree. So 88 million for 4 years, obviously. If he can continue what he's doing right now, shooting amazing from 3, scoring, playing defense, he'll obviously be really valuable for us. And then, let's see. Do we have more money? No, we can sign Donovan DiVincenzo. I don't hate that as a like the last guy off the bench. So I'm gonna sign DiVincenzo if no, he's not gonna sign. Why I think he's gonna sign that? I don't know. Wait, he actually might sign. What if he offered? We're not gonna be trading him. Okay, so we can get. We're gonna offer him no trade because we're not gonna be trading him anyway. So you know what I mean. But we could have sure as re-signed Trey Jones, but DiVincenzo is obviously better. And then yeah, that'll be our move. So obviously that's the move. And then Halliburton's regressing. I've never seen Halliburton regress before. That's weird. I don't know why it's hard. I'm gonna push him back. I've never seen Halliburton regress before. You might sue me for this, but I don't care. I think he's never regressed before. He only regressed because he got injured. Sue me. I'm pushing him back up to a 91. Sue me. But maybe we trade Pascal Siakam. I mean, maybe he needs to be. Maybe we need a little bit of a change of scenery here in Nimhart. So we do have a bunch of regressing, which is so annoying. Siakam has gone every year at this point. 33 years old. Like I said, I'm gonna continue to say that was a fluke because I just don't ever see that happening again. If we lose again, then we'll probably trade Siakam. He's on an expiring deal, so I don't know. We'll see if we're like bad. But I really think we can win a championship, bro. I really think we could. Pacers fans want it. We want it. I want it. We want a championship. So we're looking to get that right now, honestly. But all right. All right, okay. So we got Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, Siakam, Turner, Gafford, Jarris Walker, Neesmith, and Dante DiVincenzo. So we'll leave it like that. We'll be top and want him to get minutes too. Tennessee's obviously probably the same. We don't have nobody with 90 shot. Tennessee's interesting, but obviously we want Halliburton and Siakam to still be the two main guys scoring. And then we something like this. And then, all right, see you guys at the end of the season. I didn't expect the Pelicans to agree to this, but they did. So we traded Siakam with that trade line because he was honestly not playing good for us. He's in New Orleans now because they could save some money here, let him expire if he doesn't opt into that, or he doesn't have a player option. But yeah, he's having a pretty terrible season for us, honestly. So, and he's regressing every year. We got a younger Zion Williamson. So what we traded away was we got Zion and salary filler for Siakam, for B, DiVincenzo, and 2 first-round picks. So I know I gave him a no trade club. He was one to opt in or waive it so he can go there. So Hallie, Nimhard. So I know floor spacing. We have to start Turner for playing Zion Williamson, the starting five, obviously now. So we're gonna. I like Gafford starting, but now he's not gonna have to come off. Turner's gonna have to start. His shooting is gonna need to happen. So I like the Turner fit next to Zion though. It shouldn't really hurt it because Siakam wasn't a great three-point shooter. Will hurt it. This a little bit, but not like a big change, right? But Zion obviously changed it. We definitely needed a change. So they're both the same age, which is amazing as well. So that can obviously be, fit on the same timeline as well. And then who do I want the third scorer to be? I guess Mathurin, and then Nimhard could obviously so Mathurin will be the third scorer. Nimhard obviously still playing that 3-and-D role for us. Not really shooting the best from three, but we know he hasn't been that throughout his career, the best three-point shooter. But yeah, we're gonna probably leave the rest of the region like this. Who's the 10th man off the bench? It is. We don't have to run 10th man. Nah, look at that. So we'll still go ahead and play Turner in the starting five, obviously. But I'll see you guys now at the end of the season. The number one seed as we got the Chicago Bulls in round one. So Benny Strides, Kobe White, Abaji, Pat Williams, Karl Anthony Towns. Yeah, that trade significantly made us better. We had 24 from Hallie, 23 from Zion, 17 from Madden, 11. So, yeah, hopefully we'll win a championship. I really do want to get Indiana championship. Indiana is one of my favorite teams, other than obviously my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers. Probably my second favorite team, honestly. But Chicago, round one, we are going to be able to beat them. Dude, I can't lie, I was really scared for a minute. How did they get capped, by the way? Because I usually never see them leaving the Knicks, but I guess in this scenario, left the Knicks. I don't think the Knicks are a good team now, obviously. But Detroit, I think they were Dante X, my shooting guard last year, too, so that's interesting. But yeah, so they have Dante Exum on the team, along with Asar Thompson, Tari Eason, Jalen Duran. So shooting definitely got better. We'll see what happens. Game one, we'll take. Game two, we're going to take. Game three, and we're going to sweep up. Now we have Toronto or Brooklyn. We're going to get Toronto. So quickly, Grady Dick, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Mahalo Branham. Okay, I think we could beat this team. But you never know. For some reason, Toronto seemed to do really good at Toucan. I don't know who their star really is. But we'll see. Game one, we're gonna take. We're also gonna take game two, game three. They're gonna take game four. They ended up okay. Tied up 2-2 now. It's time to see what we can do. So, it's I really didn't want them to go tied up 2-2. But now we're in Indiana. So it's time to see what we can do here. We need this game. This is a huge game, bro. Go 3-2 against this team would be, of course, not happen. Simcast has not been on my side recently. We've lost every single game of Simcast, man. But honestly, come on. Like, seriously, do not go home here. This is not the year to go home, man. And, okay, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Can we run away with it? We might have to hop in. Actually, it looks like I might run away with it. Thank you, man. 120. We lock in the second half, 125 to 114. 27 to 13 from Halliburton, 24 from Zion, 18 from Gafford, 16 from Turner, 13 from Nemhard, 13 from Walker. Okay. You might need a little bit more from Mather than 8 points, but he is averaging 21 in the playoffs, so I guess I really can't be too mad. It's not really all his fault. He's balling in the playoffs. So, all right, Game 7. Everyone has to play Dallas. They want to go ahead and completely arrange the starting five. They want to start Gafford and Zion. I don't like this, but I saw Gafford had a lot of points last game. They also want to give less minutes to Matherin, I guess, but here we go. Here we go. Let's do this. Shooting is going to be bad this game, I expect, but let's just go to the finals, man. That's really all we need at this point, and then we'll figure out the rest later. We're going to do it. Let's freaking go. 153 to 115. 31 from Zion Williamson. 30 from Andrew. And everybody absolutely freaking showed out, man. Shout out to this team because they wanted this. Zion wanted it. Nemhard definitely wanted it with 30. Everybody wanted it, so that's amazing. We completely outperformed this team. Now we got Dallas, so they don't have Cooper Flag anymore. So I say Ace Bailey's still good, but he is definitely no Cooper Flag, man. So I think it should be easier. Hopefully, Kyrie Irving at this point isn't really watched at age 36, but I know AD gets watched at this point. See, AD's a little watched. I can't lie to you, but I think we can beat this team. Honestly, well, if we play like that again, they're gonna take game 1. We're gonna even it up. I'm gonna simcast this game 3 though, because this is another huge game. Go up 2-1 in this series. Take the lead in the series. Right now, we have the lead heading in the fourth quarter, but we could definitely choke this. We're not going to win 115 to 105, 32 from Zion. Now, we need to go ahead and go up 3-1. Right now, it's a close game. They have the lead. Take it back. We are going to lose this one, so they're going to even it back up 2-2. So this is a really close series so far. I want to start Jarris Walker. They're starting God. He's only averaging 8 points. So I mean, Mather off the bench as a spark plug doesn't seem too bad. So no, screw a little out, I guess. Okay. Hopefully they want to stop changing up the starting five now because we're in the freaking finals. But looks like that might be a problem because right now we're losing, and if we can maybe hop back into it, which we're not. So for now I'm 3-2 now. So yeah. I don't know if that really worked out. So they want to go starting Matherin. Let's just stick with the starting five, man. But here we go. Right now, we have the lead. We can keep this, run away with it. That's what I'm looking for. They're going to take it back. So 2 minutes left. We're down by 3. I'm going to hop in to see if I go force the game 7. So we're going to hop into this game. And it's time to see if I force the game 7. So we're going to do our best, obviously. I think I have higher risk reward on for playing my career. I'm not going to lie with you. So I might not be making much whites. I'm not going to lie with you. All right, Lively Hat is going to give it to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is going to, by the way, Nemhard on Ace Bailey is crazy. No, Nemhard's a good defender, but he's just like, I think Ace Bailey's like 6'9". But Kyrie is going to hit that mid-range, honestly. All right, so what we need is probably like a pick and roll going with Halliburton, and that's going to be an okay screen. We just take this up. Okay, we got that done. I think I'd rather trust Turner on the court, though, right now. I'm not going to lie with you. I would love – we'd actually thought out Turner. We can't even put him on Turner in the game. But Tyrese Halliburton, Kyrie's going to pull up from deep. Kyrie's absolutely saucing us right now, man. Okay, we need to respond. I ain't going to lie with you because, sure, we could take a two-pointer, but I'd like to respond at this point. So, Gafford, give me another screen. I'm going to shoot this one. Green. Okay, we needed that a lot. All right, we respond. And now we're right back to where it was. 3-point game. We need to play some defense on Kyrie Irving. He is absolutely no way. Thank you. Kyrie finally misses his shot. Okay. Finally misses the pull-up. Okay. Now we're kind of in control now. We're going to keep doing this pick and roll, so it's honestly working. So we're going to get the lay-in with Tyrese Halliburton, get a really open layup there. Tyrese is absolutely cooking right now. So I'm going to keep spamming him. I don't even care. Because we need this game. We need to force the game 7. Kyrie Irving has it. Kyrie is going to sauce me up. Yeah, he actually kind of is. I'm going to lie with you. Okay, we get the stop. Thank goodness. Kyrie is just absolutely chucking. But I am too. I can't lie to you. Pick a roll with Zion. Maybe we get a lob. I don't know. We'll see. It's not gonna be there. No, it's not there. Do we wait out this? I don't think we do. We want to score right now. So Zion Williamson, send me a screen. We're gonna give this to Zion, or he's gonna lay it in. Take the lead with about 5 seconds left. Okay, that's what we wanted. And now we're in the lead. So all we need now is a defensive stop, and we're going to a game 7. It's a 1-point game. If we let up a point, this game is over. So can we get the inbound steal? No. He missed it. It's over. They're going to foul me with 0.6 seconds left. I tried to shoot it so we can get it over with, so I won't have to deal with this. And I'm pretty sure we're going to make this one. But I'm going to miss this one on purpose. They should not have enough time to do anything. I'm going to miss it on purpose, and then they should have enough time. Yeah, AD's not making that. It's over, so he's not making that. Okay, we're going to a game 7. I'll see you guys in there. See you. Game 7 of the NBA Finals might give Pacers fans PTSD, but today I'm here to break the curse. So Turner is cold in the rotation, so honestly, that's fine with me, bro. He's making $30 million, by the way. That's why I think Turner shouldn't get paid $30 million, man. But we'll see. He might not have a comeback. That's a possibility, but we'll see. Game 7, that's all we need to worry about. All right, back up for scoring game. If we need to hop in, I'll hop in. But right now, the Mavericks have the lead, and you know what? We're gonna lose, but screw it. I'm gonna see if I can make the comeback. 4 minutes is a little too crazy, but anything could happen, and we'll see. But I don't know if I should hop in with 4 minutes. Now that's a little too crazy, but we have time. I guess we do have time. Not really. I might outplay the full 4 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna definitely trim this down a bit because actually we're not coming back. Yeah, this has got a lot worse. We're not coming back. There's no point of playing this. Ace Bailey just cooked us. Christie cooked us. Yeah, we really could. Kyrie only had 19 points. He must have had a lot of points the last game. Not really, but yeah, we're gonna lose in 7. So we make it back to the finals just to lose. Looks like the Zion trade helped out though. So we're gonna run it back one more year, re-sign everybody, and see you guys right back here. MVP. But at the end of the season, the final season, we're the 1 seed once again. So would love to go ahead and see if we can make it back to the finals and potentially win. I didn't even realize I was running to maybe, but potentially, get a championship here in Indiana. Honestly, if we lose in round 1, it sucks. Hopefully, it's not the case because we got the Raptors. We all know the Raptors. They can be a sneaky good team, but hopefully, it's not the case. We were in battle with them last year. We're going to sweep them. Now we got Cleveland around 2. Cleveland has Darius Garland, Mitchell, Hunter, Mobley, Allen, George, Tyson. We're not beating one. So yeah, this is probably when it ends. But we couldn't really get. For some reason, the Pacers are always a good team when the CPU rebuilds, and when I rebuild them, it's so hard. I don't understand that, but looks like we're gonna actually. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I did. I did. Okay, we're not dead yet, but we're in Cleveland now, so we still have to force the game 7 and potentially win the game 7, which is gonna be hard. But right now, yeah, it's over. We're just gonna absolutely fumble in the 4th quarter. Terrible defense, terrible offense. Like, how do you allow 50 points in the 4th quarter? That's actually terrible defense. You gotta be ashamed of yourself, man. But Rick Carlisle ended up retiring anyway, so that's why we had Jay Drake as a new head coach. But yeah, at the end of the day, we could not win a championship with this team. Finals VP, but it was honestly, it sucks, but we can win a championship in Indiana. But usually, I feel like we could. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you guys next time. Peace.